Hey guys, Five here with episode number 33 of the Fulham career mode on FIFA 22. We're kicking today's episode off at Craven Cottage and we are taking on Brentford. Obviously promoted a couple of seasons ago, the season before we got promoted actually. They survived in the Premier League now for 2 seasons, so congratulations to them, but we are going to look to get a victory here. But things don't start off the best, and I think this is maybe the first time this season we've actually gone 1-0 down as the away team. Brentford, they do get the goal first, and it is Kucha with the goal, who puts the ball in the back of the net past Lafont, who I said in the previous episode, he's been better than Rodak in terms of saves, qualities and whatnot, but when it comes to keeping clean sheets, he's not kept as many as I thought he would. Maybe that's down to the defence, maybe that's down to him, I'm not too sure, but we do respond very, very nicely with James Maddison, who has been our player of the season so far this season, dominating the Premier League. He has the most goal contributions in terms of goals and assists combined. Really good to see, and we almost go and make it 2-1, a nice little instant comeback, but Izet Begovic is just offside. He's worked his way into the first team after that hat-trick in the previous episode. This time out though in the Premier League, not quite working out for him. Just a little bit offside as we're going to go again for the long range efforts with Ward-Prowse. Not quite working out in our favour, but eventually it will come. It will. It's law of averages. You know, it will come if we try enough times. It will happen. As Webber's going to have one of his own, but is saved by the Brentford keeper. You know, from long range, we're testing them. They don't know what to do, but you can see there, 38 minutes into the game, Ward-Prowse is taken out as he makes the pass, and he is going to stay down. Unfortunately, he isn't going to be forced off. We're going to take him off as a precaution, and he's going to be out for 4 weeks, I do believe it is. So he's going to miss a bit of action in the Premier League, as it's that man again, Harrison Reed, popping up with a goal from the edge of the box. The Ginger Pool Skulls, as we like to call him. He's a mainstay in this team. He probably won't be replaced, even if his rating is only, I think he's only an 80 rated. Even if it does kind of get outgrown throughout the growth of the rest of the squad, he's just going to stay there. You know, he probably should be captain ahead of Webber, but we give it to Webber because he does stuff like that and he almost scores to make it 3-1. But a great save again from the keeper. We're just going to try and get that third goal. Obviously a 2-1 lead is nice, we're winning, but we do want that protection, that safety, if we do concede again, as again they're going for them dirty little tackles, trying to stop our counter-attacks. But a lovely ball from Maddison, a goal and an assist from here today, as Ismaili Sarr does find the back of the net, first time as well, really nice to see. And Craven Cottage is booming because we are top of the league, and we are comfortably top of the league. I think we're 3 points clear right now over Liverpool, with a game in hand. Things go from bad to worse for Brentford. Ullman picks up a red card after a second yellow, very silly challenge. Probably shouldn't be doing that kind of challenge when you know you're on a yellow. And it was late in the game as well. There's no need. You're 3-1 down. It's late in the game. You're already on a yellow. Why go in for a challenge like that? Idiotic. But you can see there, a sprained knee for James Ward-Prowse, out for 4 weeks. He's going to miss about a month of football, which is unfortunate really. But we have an offer here for Bobby Decordova-Reid. We're going to look to accept that from Fiorentina. 5.2 million. He should be off to Italy. And obviously a brilliant first season with us. Not so much last season. And he hasn't even played a game this season. So unfortunately for him, he's kind of just seen his game time diminish over time because of the quality signings we've made and the quality youth players that have come through the academy, kind of replacing him in those positions. The likes of Williams, Delap coming in that striker position. There's obviously Carvalho in that same attacking midfield position. Just really unfortunate. And yeah, it just looks got to move on as Begovic is scoring another goal in the Europa League, or so we thought. Because he's once again offside against Brentford in the previous game. He's actually put the back of the net against Celtic here, but he is offside. He's very close. We'll have a look at the replay here. Very, very close, just a few inches off, unfortunately for himself. But yeah, proven goal scorer. Even if it was offside, he still put the ball in the back of the net. What was he to know? Lovely to see though, as Delap has an effort here. A lovely volley is blocked though by the Celtic defence. And we're going to the second half. It's still 0-0. And like I said, if we can win this game, I do see us progressing through to the knockout stages already. You know, Sporting, they're on 6 points. I think they've beat everyone apart from ourselves, and I think Celtic also beat Helsinki. So they're on 3, Sporting are on 6, and should we win this, we will be on 9 points out of a possible 9. And Williams does put us 1-0 to the good against Celtic, the Scottish... I don't even know if they're champions. I haven't checked the leagues. But the Scottish team from the Scottish team for Scotland. What am I on about? As we do make it 2-0, or so we thought again. Izet Begovic is again offside. He could have had a brace in this game, but you can see this one even closer than the last one. Really unfortunate, but Harry Williams did get us the goal to win us the game. 1-0 the final score. As we go back into action in the Premier League, taking on Everton at the Goodison. A team we've done multiple career modes in the past with. Frank Lampard, the new manager, taking him on here today. Can we get a result? You can see there, 2 points clear at the top with the game in hand over Liverpool, who are joint with Leeds in second place on 20 points. So a really good start for Leeds there. As a Jude Bellingham in an Everton shirt, not really what you'd expect. You'd probably be more likely to see him in the red of the other side of Merseyside in Liverpool. But Webber chests it down, volleys it, doesn't quite work out, goes to the bicycle kick and he hits the post. Our young man, Riley Webber, an 87 overall already in his career. I don't think he's hit 20 years of age. He is the real deal. We've given that 5-year contract. We've tied him down on 150k per week. We've already got European football. If we can win the league and get Champions League football, there is no way he is leaving us. We are big time right now. As we do win a penalty, 33 minutes into the game, you see the tackle there, very, very silly from Everton, and it's going to be James Maddison that steps up one-on-one with his fellow England countryman in Jordan Pickford, going for that top right corner. And we know Jordan Pickford from penalties, he is a gem at saving them, forcing the corner. But 34 minutes into the game, Webber whips this one across. Izet Begovic kind of gets his inner Edin Dzeko, hits the corner directly from it on his head, knocks it into the back of the net. 1-0 to the good here against Everton. His first Premier League goal in 5 attempts. Really good to see there from Faruk Izet Begovic. You love to see it. As we move forward into the second half in this game, James Maddison's going to drill the ball down the wing to Ismail Issa. He's got one man in the middle. It's the man that scored the goal. He's going to look to go alone though. Cuts inside onto his left foot. Didn't quite work out and have the effect he thought, as Pickford just palms it away and it stays at 1-0. As Anthony Robinson, I think, used to play, or he maybe not play, but he came through at Everton. I think he played there maybe. I don't know, I just talked over the whole clip there. But we did test him once again, and it was again saved by Jordan Pickford, who definitely kept him in this one. You know, 1 attempt, 1 goal for Izet Begovic. And it could have been so many more had Jordan Pickford not been in the form he was in. As we go into the Carabao Cup, once again, we're taking on Manchester United here in the Cup. Again, we simmed it in the previous round against Brighton. We're going to sim it here against Manchester United. Don't really expect us to be winning this one, considering the strength of their team. We've got the second team out there. You know, maybe we can pick up a draw and go to penalties. But I do not see us winning this one outright, especially at Old Trafford. And when we're 1-0 down to Bruno Fernandes in the first half, at that point, when again doubled the lead, you just think, yeah, it's over. Nice try in the Carabao Cup, but I've got more focus on the FA Cup, on the Europa League, and on the Premier League. We do get one back through Hamza Chowdhury. He's got his second goal in as many games in the Carabao Cup, but Dusan Vlahovic does make it 3 and eventually makes it 4 to see out the game, and they do win that one 4-1. And unfortunately, we crash out of the Carabao Cup, but not too worried about that. And we are going to see here that we have an offer for Onoma from Norwich. We're going to accept that. And we also see that Decordova-Reid will be joining Fiorentina in January. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.